Yeah. All right.
Chad, are we back?
We're trying. Now I lost chat. God, Ecamm is not good at all.
Chad's saying, well, that was something, huh?
All right,
It's
hold
all
on.
apparently you're streaming an entirely black screen,
Right now?
or maybe it's just because you're
No, no,
not
you're
online.
not. I see it. I see it.
Okay.
Oh, you're good.
Um,
Okay, yes, fresh stream is up. Okay, yeah, chat's talking. It's fixed now. What's up, Matt? Hey guys.
cool. Hey, everybody. I'm trying to show comments and reactions. There we go. Welcome back. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That's weird. It just dropped out. All right, so we're back. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. If you don't know them, we have Alex. Alex, say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Alex is one of our producers, one of our editors, and below him we have Brian. Brian, say hi.
What up, guys?
And yeah, we're just gonna be talking about what's going on, keeping it pretty casual. So I think the first thing we wanted to talk about is the first hardware device from OpenAI. Turns out it's a mini keyboard. I've known about this for a little while. Let's say KBD keyboard 1.0 Codex Micro. It is a keyboard that is supposed to go with Codex. It's supposed to help you with Codex. It allows you to do kind of voice transcription. It allows you to switch around in threads really easily. But yeah, it's basically just built for Codex, and this is OpenAI's first hardware device.
Yeah, very
Matt,
cool.
I saw your tweet the other day. You said like there has to be a better way than clicking around all the threads that like as soon as the agent is done, it pops to the top of the feed, right? How is this keyboard supposed to solve that? Is there any demo in here that shows that?
Yeah, no, not really. This is just it. I think primarily what they were trying to accomplish is voice control. That's
Yeah.
like
Okay.
the
I
and
saw
then
that too.
I think
It's like a
the one.
walkie-talkie situation.
Yeah, exactly. So it's pretty cool. I think what's really cool is the knob that allows you to switch thinking effort. That's really cool.
Oh, that's adorable.
Um,
That would just be so fun to just actually just twist around. I hope it's got like a click, you know?
yeah, you can
Oh,
map
yeah,
it.
it absolutely does.
It feels very similar. Let's see if I can get to that portion where you actually. Here, I don't know if you guys know. Oh, I can't even get it. I have I have a Stream Deck, and it feels very similar to that.
Did you just try to lift it up to the camera? But
Yeah. It's totally
Record,
connected.
Rip it out of the
Matt,
setup.
when you are vibe coding,
Yeah,
what percent of the time are you dictating?
0. I don't know why.
Wow.
Ooh.
I know. I love
Yeah.
typing.
Press
I
1
almost just-
if you dictate when you vibe code. Press 2
Brian is a
if you
huge
type
dictator.
everything. Yeah, well, let's rephrase, but yeah, no, I mean like this is in every like tutorial, this is in every recommendation. You talk so like I'd love to just yap for like an 8-minute vibe prompt, you know?
Yeah. I really
Yeah.
should do dictation more. Everybody who does it seems to love it. I've tried it in the past. I've used Super Whisper, Whisper Flow. I've used all of them. Especially because I got this beautiful keyboard. I just love using it, and I type very fast. And
Dude, yeah,
don't
well,
know.
if your words per minute are under like 250, then I still have to recommend. Like,
I'm
okay,
definitely
and
under
then
250.
Yeah.
as someone who dictates a lot of my vibe coding, pressing this key down and holding it to send the prompt, I can see like maybe that's convenient, but I like the way that I do it already, which is like I've got a hotkey and then I talk for a while, then and then I tap a hotkey again instead of like having to hold a button down the whole time.
Yeah, I wonder if this is actually going to be useful, or is it more of a gimmick? I hope
I
so.
think
I
it's
mean,
more
look,
of a gimmick.
they put real effort into it. To be clear, like this is a
This
real
is-
product.
Giving me that like cursor tab keyboard where it's just the tab key, and you just it's just for
It's
like
more.
the fun
It's
of
more
it.
than that.
I mean, no. It has more buttons than that, but like it's still the same. Like, hey, you could now just do the codex buttons that you can already press, and codecs are on your
Oh my
keyboard.
gosh. Chat says Johnny Ives fell off.
They should have hired the Rabbit R1 team.
It does.
And,
I'll say
yeah.
this: it looks really good. It is a pretty device. Ooh.
I would, yeah. It would be fun to have on the desk for sure. I
Yeah,
have
so
to
you-
point
you
out something
custom-
a while ago. Chat freaked out a little bit that you dictate 0%. It said
I know.
0%. What?
You gotta try it, Matt. It's good.
I know. I really should. I have all like Super Whisper and I have all that stuff installed on my computer. I just find myself frequently just going back to typing. I love typing.
I do
Wait,
too,
this
especially since you
demo
got that
here?
fancy keyboard.
That's right.
This is making me realize, like, those top 6 buttons that have a different LED color, I bet you, like, your thread ends in codecs and then has a color, and then you can press that button to jump to that thread.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Look at that
Great.
idle unread chat. It tells you right there what it is.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, we're watching a video, yeah? Or are you on the site, Matt?
Can you see the mouse? Can you see my mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like took over on the website. They took over the mouse and put this weird like gradient thing. I don't like when websites do that.
Yeah.
Very, very nice design though. I'll give them that.
I hate when websites, when you scroll, I think it's doing it
Oh.
for you right now. When you scroll and it has to like
Wait.
move the things around. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Chat
Not a
says
fan.
that this is $12.
No, it's definitely
No,
not.
it's
It's like
$200,
$250. By the
Yeah,
way,
yeah,
this keyboard right here, which is the best keyboard I've ever owned, this is the NuFi Air 75.
Wait to get sponsored. Wait to get sponsored.
This was like $150 and it's a full size keyboard.
Cool.
I'm also a
I think
keyboard.
chat just called you Gen X for never dictating, by the way.
Oh, we gotta fix that, man.
Do we just end the stream here? Is that
No, you can just ban that guy. You can just ban that guy. It's fine.
yeah, okay. So I mean, I don't know. It looks cool. I'm gonna get one for sure. I want to try it
Hell
out.
yeah. They didn't
I
send you one?
already. Yeah, they
Yeah.
did. I
Yeah.
ordered it today. They
No,
did
I mean
give
like
me
they
one.
didn't
Oh,
send you
cool.
one.
Yeah, they gave me a free one, but they just gave me a promo code. They didn't send it to me in advance.
You know,
Okay.
there's so many little toys like this that have circulated the design space, and they market it toward like graphic designers and video editors. I've been tempted before. I think Stream Deck's kind of a version of this, and now
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is just
Yeah.
like the next evolution for vibe coding.
Totally. I mean, they
sure
have
people-
entire.
Has this been preceded by like has a vibe coding tool like this existed yet?
No.
No?
And I think that analogy is actually right on because if you look at video editing, they have keyboards that are very specific to video editing.
Yes.
It just allows you to move around the software really quickly. Why
Yeah.
shouldn't it be for vibe coding?
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
It is wireless.
Especially that
sent
knob
to
on the
Droid.
corner that really reminded me of it.
Brian's a knob guy.
Yeah, he's
Well,
knobby.
I wish.
All right. Okay, so that's number one. We have a new model from Thinking Machines.
What? Boy, that's new to me.
43 minutes ago. Today, can you guys see this on stream? Yeah.
Yeah.
Today we're introducing Inkling. Inkling reasons efficiently across text, image, and audio modalities. We are making the full weights available. Yeah, hell yeah.
Ooh.
Open weights, baby.
Okay. Thinking Machines is Mira Murati's company, yeah?
Yes, and I believe the
Very cool.
last thing that they had announced, which was a few months ago, was full duplex voice model. Right,
That's
so
right,
like a
that's
model
right.
where
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can have multiple people talking to it. It knows who is actually talking. It can address each person in the room. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Let's see how it
look at
compares.
this.
Come on.
Apparently you can try it right now. Like it's
Okay,
live.
here we go. So reasoning, it's top tier. I mean, I guess they all are. But what is it? What is it? Okay, generalist model is designed to be broad. We trained it across agentic reasoning, coding, instruction following, factuality, vision, and audio tasks rather than narrowly optimizing for one domain. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's as good at anything.
It was tested without tools as well. Not
I
sure if
mean,
that
look at this.
super
These are the only
matters,
two
but
models that matter right now, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
This is kind of a really hard
this is
chart to
open
compare
weights.
on.
It is open weights. That is, I guess,
It
a
is
leg up.
open weights. Yes, well said.
Can you guys paint a picture for me of like, other than like benefiting the market as a whole when something is open weights, what's the kind of person that would utilize that to the fullest?
When you need to fine tune a model on a specific workload or kind of a specific set of tasks, this is especially relevant for enterprise. So rather than so typically, I think the workflow is like this. You use one of the best models, GPT 5.6, Fable, to kind of test out different automations, different workloads. Then when you find something that works, you can fine tune one of these open weights, open source models to be as good as Fable or GPT 5.6, but for a very narrow task. And so that allows you to run them at a fraction of the price, plus you maintain all of your data. You're not sending your training data off to Anthropic or OpenAI for them to inevitably compete with you in the future.
True.
And so we should be happy about this, not as like no hobbyist should really care that much, but it pushes the whole industry forward.
No, I mean, I think the hobbyists is probably the people other than enterprise who should care. Yeah, I don't know. It seems it's good for everybody. Every time open source wins, it just puts more pressure on the closed source models to do better. It gives more optionality to enterprise and to tinkerers. It's just good overall.
Okay, cool.
It's also cheap.
Yeah, so right, and that's the thing. It'll be a lot cheaper.
Their biggest draw, right? If you need a frontier model for what you're doing, that's great. But I don't think most people do. You know.
I think we should plug today's video. I'm curious if anyone in chat has already seen it, but I also, I think that Matt, you need to leak the latest image in the live stream's Slack channel to maybe leak your answer.
How do I don't even know how to share that. Ecamm is so complicated. Oh my gosh.
Today's video asks the question of like, what team is Matt on right now? Is it Claude Code or Codex?
Yeah, and for anybody who's been watching my videos over the last 3 months, the answer is probably somewhat obvious, but the reasons might be less obvious. And so, yeah, go check out the latest video, which just dropped, I don't know, about an hour ago.
See, chat says he's on Team Fable. Don't know.
It's true. We have been a Fable supporter recently. So
Look, Fable. I think we can definitively say Fable is the best model on the planet. But
certainly the smartest.
It doesn't. Yeah. Smartest. That's right. But I don't know if that really matters all that much right now. Because if you have a model that is, 1 percentage point less capable, but 75% less expensive, it becomes very obvious what the choice is.
Yeah. And even with I think the model could be way less capable than Fable for most of my use cases, and then the price point becomes even more attractive. Yeah. And then you look at Opus 4.8, you look at Sonnet 5, you're like, why on earth would anybody pick any of these models over Sol? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, by the way, speaking of cheap models, I've been using Grok 4.5 today for the first time, finally, and it's really good. It is really good. I'm surprised. I'm impressed. In Cursor, Grok 4.5 is now the default sub-agent model that is used.
And
instead of Composer?
Your instant vibe check on that was mostly that it's really fast, right?
It's very fast. And yes, I have fast mode on, so that does help. But it's very fast, and it's very direct. It feels like Opus 4.6, like what that felt like to use it. Just straight to the point. Opus 4.6 to this day is at that, especially in that time, was just such a
Yeah.
phenomenal model and still one
Opus
of my favorite
4.6
models.
is the new Sonnet 3.5. You know,
Hold on, I gotta do the math on that. Yeah.
well, just because people use Sonnet 3.5 for forever. The Perplexity CEO was like, I still use Sonnet 3.5 after when we interviewed him. I don't know if you remember that. But
Did he really say that?
Yes.
yeah, this is go-to.
That was
The
about a
answer's
year
probably a
ago,
little
right?
different now.
Yeah, but I think like the 4 series had already come out.
But like, who is this for? Here's Mir
Yeah,
Murati, our first model Inkling. Who is this model really for? It's for enterprise, but there's a lot of really good open source, open weights models available that, like, I'm glad this is an American made model. And look, anything that pushes the open source frontier is good, but this isn't the frontier, right?
Did they give the price? Because multimodal super cheap might be the attractive feature of this, because I know like GLM 5.2 is like really good, but it's pushing, for open source being a little pricey.
No, they're probably, I don't even know if they're serving it themselves. They might just release it and let everybody else serve it for them.
Right.
Oh, look, see, like the Snake game. Like, you remember when we used to benchmark against making the Snake game? That was like 2 years ago. Why are they still showing this off?
It's
This
a
is
better
actually
Snake,
a really
man.
cool version.
Yeah.
Yeah. This looks
Because
like that
this is,
Snake IO game from.
It's something.
Oh,
right?
hey, Maria. I know Maria from Theo's team. Cool. What's up, Maria? They're rolling out Kimi K3 recently. Are people saying it's on par with 5.6 Soul? Yeah, I mean, exactly. So again, like, who is this Inkling model for? If all the Chinese models are similarly sized, similarly priced, but substantially better, who is it for? What's up, Greg? Greg M. Barry. Good to see you again. What model is this? This is Inkling by Thinking Machines. Thinking Machines is the company that Mir Murati, former CTO of OpenAI, started.
It's Slither.io, Alex. Have you heard of that, Matt?
Slither.
Of course, yeah. I used to play.
Okay. So, put respect on the name, it's not just a snake simulation. Slither.io.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Build with Antonio asks, Metaspark, no thoughts? I haven't used it. I like, how am I supposed to keep up with all these things? It's okay. Here's the thing. I am building all the time, 24 hours a day. And any time that I take away from using the model of my choice, which right now it tends to be 5.6 Soul, means I'm not building as well. I'm not building as quickly. I'm not building as efficiently. And I know I have to test these other models, but it has to happen naturally. And there's a lot of those models to be testing.
I actually like that question from Greg. Like, chat, even if you lie, has anyone used Spark and has any kind of opinion?
That's how I feel about Microsoft models as well. It's like,
Yeah.
has anyone really used this? Apparently, their image model kicks butt, though. It's like number 2 or something like that on the image leaderboard.
Yeah, man, Meta's in a really tough place because I think perception-wise, right, they were so big on open source. Now they're dropping models that are not frontier and not open source. It's like, I don't know, like what's the reason to go use the Metaspark model? It's okay, it's fine. There are open source alternatives that are in fact better than Metaspark, cheaper than Metaspark, and open source open weights.
I don't trust Meta. Sorry, not sorry. Why? Meta is for boomers?
Love it. Okay.
Question for you guys. Do you think that Copilot is still one of the most widely used AI?
Oh, yeah.
Just because of like how many businesses have like the subscription model and everything?
Especially since it comes with Windows. Yeah, absolutely. And it's like
Are you
forced on
talking
Windows
about
users.
Copilot like GitHub Copilot or Microsoft's Copilot?
Well, I guess what I'm really asking is like, what % of people that use AI like in their work refer to AI as Copilot because that's their main way. That's their main vehicle.
Dude,
That's a
could
really
you
good
imagine saying
question.
just Copilot instead of just ChatGPT it? That's crazy.
You know,
I
I
don't
think
know.
we're in such a dense bubble. It's hard to
Yeah.
know. I suspect you're probably right. Outside of our little bubble and kind of the quote unquote real world, it is probably like still Copilot. Microsoft just has the craziest
Sure.
distribution. They can just flip a
Exactly.
switch and then a billion
Yeah.
people use it instantly.
And
that-
my assumption is that like people in this chat, you guys are far more likely to be on Claude Code, maybe Codex, but apparently that's like a new wave that everyone's jumping into. And I bet no one here is like, well, maybe not no one, but you guys probably
has
aren't using
anybody used
Copilot as a main
Copilot?
thing.
Yeah,
That's the great
Like-
question. Yeah, press 1 if you've used it, right?
true.
And
We
what is-
have
what does
we
use
have
even
used
mean? Like-
Copilot.
Yeah, it's true. Yep.
Cursor team for the win. Yeah, shout out Cursor.
Yeah, I feel like Cursor-
I still love Cursor. We do work with them
Ah.
occasionally. Just heads up, transparency.
I mean, they're also just great though. They've been great since the beginning. They're the OGs, right? So
yeah. Well, not only that, they're model agnostic. So like you
Yeah.
can
yeah,
like Codex is fantastic, Claude Code is fantastic, but if you want to use both of those and Grok 4.5 and the latest open source models,
Yep.
you need something that's model agnostic, and you're probably going to go for like a Devon or a Factory or a
Yeah.
Cursor. And that and
Matt, do you have a system where you like route specific tasks to like bunch of different models?
yes.
Since you can. And
I
do you
think we-
include any open source? Can you leak that information?
Let's see. I'm not currently using any open source. We'll see when Kimi K3 comes out if I start to use that for certain tasks. But right now, no, I'm using all Frontier Cloud models.
All GPT Soul Ultra.
Yeah, I'm using Fable 5. Also, I like for the hardest tasks I have them comparing each other's work. I'll have one build the spec, the
Yeah,
other write it,
totally.
then back to
Right,
the
right.
original one to actually review it and give feedback.
It
And
feels like such a good way to get good results from
Yeah.
a single prompt.
yeah, and it's
I've been
not
using
for
that
everything.
as well. With like spawn like a master agent that delegates to the sub agents and tells them what to do and verifies their work. It's very good.
Let's show off something. Where is it? Here we go. Let's see what
let's
you're
do it.
at. 333,000 views, Alex. Very nice.
Oh my goodness.
Alex, do you want to explain what this is?
Yeah. So I just went to Codex last night, and I don't know if you guys remember the trend where it was like a prompt that you could just copy into ChatGPT for Image 2 to make like a MS Paint style picture of whatever you wanted. And so I was like, let's see if Codex could just take over my game. And the result is amazing.
It feels.
phenomenal.
It gives me South Park vibes,
It kind of does, yeah.
especially because you're like the teeth and the gums are like so off.
Yeah.
Everybody should do this. So if
Everybody
you
should try
have
this, yeah.
if you have Windows, or I mean you could figure it out on a Mac as well, but if you have Windows, repost Alex's tweet with your version of this. I would love to see that.
Yeah, give it
And
a try.
follow Alex.
And follow Alex at
Yeah.
Alex_FF.
So
No, I have to.
what this reminds me of is I've been building a game and I've been primarily using image gen, ChatGPT's like model for generating images, and sometimes Codex forgets to use that plugin, and it just tries to make a piece of art with programmer code,
I've had this
and it
happen
looks
too.
horrendous every
Yeah.
single time. It looks just like that.
Like,
like we're
vector,
not gonna
like
use Python.
SVG.
I think so.
Well,
Yeah, I never let
yes,
it
but
actually.
I don't think
finish.
that doesn't determine like what it looks like, and I also can't speak of like why it looks the way that it does. But like that, it looks like a Microsoft Paint brushstroke over and over and over again.
Yeah, this was fun. Yeah, go follow Alex.
Somebody
Yeah, shout out
tweeted.
Matt
Somebody quote
Wolf.
retweeted it, and said this was impossible 8 months ago. Caught me good.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I put out this video, by the way. The same video we were talking about earlier that we publish on YouTube, I publish it on X as well. If you can only choose one subscription, ChatGPT or Claude, the choice has become obvious. I talk about it here. And all of it, I'm like we'll just rehash a little bit of it. All of it goes back to a singular decision that Anthropic made about 2 years ago. I find it so interesting. The decision was, do we bet the company on the fact that AI demand is going to continue to accelerate? And when I say bet the company, I literally mean risk bankruptcy if we're wrong. And OpenAI and Anthropic took two different approaches. OpenAI said, yes, screw it, balls to the wall. We're going. We believe it. We think AI demand is going to continue to accelerate. Anthropic took a more cautious approach and said, no, we're not willing to risk the entire company in case, AI demand only does 5x instead of 10x. And now they are suffering. They cannot get enough compute, which means that the subscription that you're paying $200 a month for, $100 a month, $20 a month, when you compare OpenAI subscription to Anthropic subscription, what you get from OpenAI subscription is so substantially more valuable.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There's a part of me that wishes that all businesses could play it safe, but apparently in a world of competition, to win, you literally have to make a bet with so much leverage like you just described.
Yeah.
You risk the entire company to actually succeed. But OpenAI made the bigger bet. Are they actually going to get the revenue and demand that they need someday to reach profitability? That actually has remained to be seen. But they currently look like they're in a better spot than Anthropic.
Well,
and in theory, Anthropic's still winning, right? And revenue-wise, just in general.
Anthropic still does have higher revenue. It's so interesting. I think Lulu Chang Masevery, I think that's her name. Yeah, she's first of all, great follow if you're not following her on the board of Shopify. Just like super good at comms, understands comms better than anybody. And what she had said, it was like a few weeks ago. Oh, here we go. There's a window right now for OpenAI narrative resurgence. The best move is to reposition themselves from pressured incumbent to underdog on a comeback arc.
Yeah.
And guess what? I think they're there. I think they have achieved this. And it was such a smart play. The new story adds a third act. So right now, here's what it is. Act 1, they were ahead. Act 2, now they're not. Now, Act 1, we created the category and built lots of amazing new things. Act 2, we spread ourselves too thin and learned we needed to do fewer things better. That's when, Fiji Simo and the whole, we need to focus thing happened. They started cutting things like Sora. Then Act 3, we're focused, we're united, we're bringing in hitters. I still think they still get distracted quite a bit. Like the whole TBPN acquisition seems still to this day like a little bit of a distraction. The Codex keyboard, I don't know. Maybe you could consider it a distraction. I just don't know.
They got a lot of employees, and they're doing
got
a
lot of baskets with a lot of eggs on them.
Anyways,
they're trying to be like a proper company, right? They're trying to have
but you can't. Okay, so here's the flip side to that. When you have Anthropic, who is singularly focused on one thing, revenue from enterprise coming from coding, the coding use case. And when you build the best coding model possible, you sell the best coding model possible, you get all the data from all of that. That's the most beautiful flywheel that eventually leads to recursive self-improvement. So that's kind of the one wild card Anthropic has right now. Not that they're doing bad, to be clear. They're doing phenomenally. But if you're a consumer looking at these two companies, thinking about where to spend your dollar, the choice is very obvious right now.
Yeah, but also think about OpenAI is getting a leg up on just consumers in general, right? People who aren't coders, the normies, I can't remember the percentage, but the 90% of people who aren't using AI right now, because when we hit AGI and we have this crazy intelligence, they'll have the products to support it. And Anthropic won't. Anthropic will be starting from nothing. So maybe that's the real win.
Maybe. I think maybe the argument is if you have ASI, nothing else matters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
We
but there's
actually
like
have
this whole. Yeah, go Brian.
we actually have part 4 in chat with the most adorable message we've had all stream. I can't wait till they stop fighting and work together and drop the capitalism nonsense. That'll be cute.
The capitalism nonsense. Capitalism's the thing that made AI. Capitalism is what has got us here. Okay, I'm
What's
not going
the
to go too
ultimate evil?
deep on that. Okay, let's see.
I also wonder if this is Anthropic's first little crack in losing the subsidization battle. They can no longer afford to subsidize their models, so now like Sonnet 5, Fable are just ridiculously expensive, and so are the OpenAI models. It's not like those models aren't expensive to run, right?
I
You
think
get them
you're
subsidized
right.
in your subscription, but maybe
No,
they can
it's-
just hold out a little longer, kind of choke out Anthropic a little bit. I don't know.
Here's the difference right now. GPT 5.6 is nearly as good as Fable 5, but GPT 5.6 is the previous generation model. It is still based on GPT 5. It is a much smaller model. So it is smaller, easier to serve, cheaper to serve, more efficient to serve. Plus, Fable on the flip side is extremely expensive, and you're basically getting the same. So like the margin on 5.6 I think is much higher. They can give much more of it. As I've been saying in our videos, the headroom to grow, the headroom to get better is still within Fable. Fable still has so much room to get better.
Then what the heck is Anthropic doing if their model built GPT 5.6 built based on GPT 5 from like 6 months ago or 4 months ago, however long it was, is performing at like the same level as Anthropic's like best of the best that they can produce and run? Like, isn't Anthropic just like super screwed? Because
No.
GPT 6 is going to come out soon. Opus 5 is going to come out, but that's going to be ridiculously expensive, right?
Yeah.
Sonnet
So
and
okay.
Fable
So
aren't
here's
any
here's
indication.
how to think about it. It's basically like the GPT-5 series, the GPT-5 training run is tapped out. It is as good as it's ever going to be.
Yeah.
There is no
Right, so we're
room
waiting to
grow.
see if GPT 5 or if GPT 6, the price of it, I think, is the biggest one. It's going to be smart, right? There's no way GPT 6 isn't better than 5.6.
GPT-6 is essentially like when it first. This is my prediction. I don't actually know, but when GPT-6 is released, it's probably going to be incrementally better than GPT 5.6, but it's going to be so big, it's going to have all this room to grow. Basically the same situation Fable's in. It is better. It is a better model. And as they have more time to fine tune it, as they have more time to find algorithmic efficiencies, they'll be able to serve it faster, cheaper, better, and it'll just continue
Yeah.
to grow and get better.
Do you assume that this comes hand in hand with GPT-6 launching and being intensely expensive?
I think GPT-6 is going to be expensive when it first drops. The only counter argument to that is that Sam Altman is spiteful and is like
Right,
willing
right.
is
That's what
willing
I'm
to
saying.
burn
Maybe
money
they can do it.
just
Yeah.
hey, you know what? Let's go back to capitalism. Like hell yeah, dude. Let's get those cheap awesome tokens and let's let OpenAI subsidize it.
I think they're doing it right now, for sure. They're just, I mean, the companies have to, right, to subsidize for the subscription plans anyway.
Yeah.
But then you throw out a model and you're like, hey, you can only use this on 50% of your usage anyway, like that. And then OpenAI is full steam ahead. Yeah.
Looks like a lot of people on my timeline are buying this Codex Creator Micro. Good for them. Dude, can we talk about Perplexity? I feel like they're the perpetual underdog that just
Yeah.
keeps rolling out awesome things. And
Yeah.
like I'm still very impressed by the stuff that they're rolling out. So we've built our own sandbox lifecycle management platform Space to serve all production traffic of Perplexity Computer. What does that actually mean? So
Sandbox
introducing
lifecycle management. The production I'm lost.
those are a
I'd
bunch
have
of
to throw
words.
this one into ChatGPT to understand.
The Sandbox platform. Oh, okay. Okay. So it creates isolated environments. I see. Yeah, it
Nice.
says it's the second line. This is it. Creates isolated environments for code files and long-running agent sessions. I mean, this kind of stuff has been done. I guess they created
What did that bar
their
chart
own.
show that was just on screen before? What were they claiming that it did?
Oh yeah, here we go. It's faster. I mean, that's what it is. When an environment's
Yes,
faster, it's
reason
going to
5
run
times
better.
faster.
And yeah, okay.
Wow, so on average it's 3 times faster. It can be 5 times faster. So is this just like the ability to run?
It's an
Perplexity
isolated
computer
virtual
quicker?
machine. Yeah, exactly. So like every time
Wow.
you spin up a thread, it has its own
Yeah.
environment. It can
Yeah.
code. It can execute code.
Wow. I wonder if it's going to be like Codex, where it's got like the little, like your folder with your threads per folder, and that's the environment that your threads live in. Like it's one environment for each project you're working on.
I think that's it. That is. I think it's one environment per thread, not
Just
project
per thread, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I wonder if there's like value in making them all together, right? If that way your environment, like you can talk to each other, the threads like 5.6 or
Yeah.
sorry, with Codex.
In cloud environments, I haven't found them to be able to talk to each other. That's actually like a huge negative of cloud agents is
And local can do it.
local can see other threads. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna go try it, but I remember you can't. I want to take just a quick break to tell you about forwardfuture.com. This is our website. It has Forward Future Originals, which are essays from both our team and then folks that we bring on as guest writers. We put a lot of time and effort into it. And then there's this new section from the Zeitgeist, which I want to talk about. And if it looks like a lot of us just woke up, that is because we have this meeting every day, first thing in the morning. And we basically talk about, this is like what I set up this entire automation. We record the meeting now. We talk about all the things that happened for that day in AI. We discuss it, we argue about it, and then we post about it now on our website. So you can see this is from the Zeitgeist. This meeting is called the Zeitgeist. And so today we talked about Codex's 9 million users, the clicky demo, which we thought was pretty interesting. And so, yeah, if you want to know what our team is talking about every single day, go to forwardfuture.com. You could subscribe. You could just go straight to this section from the Zeitgeist.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
And it's .com now, guys, not .ai.
Yes, forwardfuture.com.
I did link it in the chat if you guys want to check it out.
With all this open AI talk, chat's wondering if we're all open AI fanboys.
I've become a bit of an OpenAI fanboy. I mean, if it's like, if
Yeah.
I have to choose one or the other, it's like Anthropic does not make it easy for you to like them.
I've
Literally
always
over
been
the
an
course
OpenAI
of months.
fanboy.
Have you? Always.
Yeah. I've like literally
Okay.
just never. I mean, I've used all the different like Gemini, Claude, but
Mhm,
I've just
mhm.
I always go back to ChatGPT. Always.
I have felt the bandwagoning in myself, and I'm just riding. I'm riding with whoever I feel like is giving me the cheapest and best experience. And
Brian,
so,
I think that's so right. There's no
Yeah?
model loyalty. There is zero model loyalty.
Everybody's
Whoever
a
has the
fence sitter.
best, cheapest, whatever is the most effective model for what I need. Now, from a company perspective, like as somebody who, like I have relationships with both of these companies.
yeah.
They're both great. OpenAI is just like so transparent. They like when they
And
mess
they're-
up, they tell you. When they have something new, they tell you. It's like it's a pleasure to work with them.
And I just
Yeah,
feel
and-
like, especially within the last few days, like over the weekend,
Yeah.
all
yeah.
of these codex resets are coming in. It's like, yeah, I will like you more if you reset my quota over and over and over again. But it's not going to last forever. Okay? What you got, Anthropic? Like, I'll hear you out.
It's like they're buying my love for sure.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Absolutely.
I'm okay with that.
Hey, we're consumers, right? That's our job. To have our love
Scented Droid said Elon forgave Anthropic. Maybe you can too. We'll see. Show me the resets.
Yeah, if they can afford it.
I do not hate Anthropic. I do not hate Anthropic. Let me be super clear.
Don't you have maybe
Every
like 4 videos that are titled "I hate Anthropic"?
what Brian, how do I get rid of him from this stream? Look, Anthropic has done a lot of things that warrant strong criticism. The people at Anthropic, every single person that I've met there has been incredibly kind, thoughtful. They truly
Yeah.
believe what they're saying, even though I disagree with a lot of what they're saying. But like, they're people and they believe it, and they seem kind enough, and I like them over there too. But just I don't like what Anthropic does as a company, or at least some of it.
Yeah, fear-based marketing is not my favorite. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I feel as though. Tell me if this is chapter 1 of something that made you feel not so good about Anthropic. I watched you fall head over heels for OpenClaw, go crazy for it,
Yeah.
and then the drama really started.
Yes.
Where Anthropic. This is
Right.
just a few
Yeah.
months ago, guys. Where Matt. I think he was literally best friends with OpenClaw using a Opus brain. And then
Yeah.
Anthropic limited the ability to use your subscription dollars inside of,
Totally.
what do you call it, third party software agents, something like that. And then yeah, Matt, I remember you really not liking that. And then a few more chapters happened since then in the last couple of months.
Brian, you're
Matt,
so right. That was the beginning. That was the when first of all, I was absolutely in love with Opus 4.5.
Yes, you were.
Even more so with Opus 4.6. And then when I plugged it into OpenClaw, it all started when they basically told Peter Steinberger, don't use Claudebot, which was the original name of
Yes.
OpenClaw. Then
Yeah.
they said, no, you can't use your subscription. And that was the beginning of the end for me of my my love
mean,
affair with them.
To be
I still
fair,
miss
though,
Claudebot.
naming your tool Claudebot, that's a little bold, right, Peter?
He didn't think it was going to blow up, I guess.
Yeah.
Or at least not to the level it did.
It's
So
such
check
a
this
good
out.
name, though.
It
So
is.
fire.
Aiden by who Reactor Doctor, I don't know what that is. Our benchmark shows Soul ranks #1 and is 6x more cost efficient than Fable across React front end work. I don't do much front end work,
6 times?
but this makes sense.
Whoa!
Like,
No, it
for-
totally does. On like all the benchmarks I see, it's like twice as more efficient or whatever. 6 times is crazy. Does that mean that like Fable just like takes more time to plan?
It just
Like,
burns
what's
more
the-
tokens. It uses more
Yeah.
tokens for the same. So there's so many dimensions in which to measure model capacity. It's obviously like overall intelligence, but just as importantly, it's what can it get done with that intelligence on a fixed budget.
For real.
Right, absolutely.
So that's what we're
I
seeing
would.
there.
Have you ever used Fable Low, Matt? Fable 5 Low,
Yeah.
or like their smaller?
But like
version? How-
there's like kind of no point in using any of the low settings. Or sorry,
Yeah.
oh that's Fable. Sorry. I'm talking about GPT 5.6. Like as
I
soon
know,
as you
I know.
do
Yeah.
like Soul low, you might as well use Terra extra high, which is cheaper and better.
Luna High.
Well,
Luna,
for
Luna.
sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That is right.
Luna Max. No, that's why I was wondering about Fable 5 Low, because if that's more cost efficient, if it's still like a banger model, that might be worth it. But I don't know. I've never tried it. Matt, since all these big models have come out, when was the last time you used Opus?
Ooh, AMP code. Not 0.
Yeah.
I don't use it.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, 0.
Spryax says, I don't like OpenAI nerfing the models once it's released, though.
I
Apparently-
haven't noticed that.
I also
haven't
haven't
noticed
noticed,
it.
but I'm just a pleb. But, like, apparently it gets, like, 4 times worse only, like, 3 days into Soul's existence.
I will say
noticed
nobody's
that.
worse at this than Anthropic, though. Like their week after performance of model releases. Actually, sorry, nobody's worse at this than Google with Nano Banana. Nano Banana
That
is
is
a
always the one
completely
that you bring
different
up.
model a week later. Yeah, it's not even an
Yeah.
image model anymore. It's Oh my gosh.
About a year ago, Alex told me a story of having the privilege of testing an image gen thing. And then he felt so enthused about it, told everyone, this is the best thing ever. And then when it hit the public, it was not so good. So now Alex just
Yeah.
looked like an idiot for all the praise that he gave it.
I had my Theo moment. I had to release a public apology to the world.
Hey, look who's in the stream. What's up, Ray? Ray Fernando.
Yo, Ray.
What's going on, man?
Ooh.
Good to
Is this
see
on
you.
Twitter
Good to
that you're
see
seeing
you.
this, Matt?
Yeah. It's in like Ecamm comments and
combined
reactions. I
chat?
can see it all
Gotcha.
combined.
I
I
have a
love
story about
Fable
a
5.
recent Ray stream. Just so we could cater this entire thing just for Ray. Ray, the last stream that you posted on X, I was pretty floored at your ability to. I didn't realize that it was live. I thought that it was edited with how smooth you were saying
Yeah.
things, pulling up your stuff,
Yeah.
referring to the highlighted stuff, going down, and then going back into your points. I was blown away. You're great, Ray.
Yeah, he's really good at keeping it very fluid. I think
Yeah.
he uses a Stream Deck, and I have a Stream Deck, so I'm one step in that direction. I basically don't ever use it. I really should use it.
Ray, we
Yeah.
want to get you in a call to help set up Ecamm. Get it
Oh,
on
Ray,
God.
you should have seen us trying to set this stream up, actually.
It was rough. I think Codex had to come in clutch for us.
I did. I
Yeah.
actually told Codex to control my computer and make it work, and it did. Okay, so this is a new essay, new-ish. It's already like a day old, which might as well be a year old. So this is by Demis Hassabis, who leads Google DeepMind, a framework for frontier AI and the dawning of a new age. 10 million views. Have you guys read this yet?
No.
All
Haven't
right.
read it, no.
Let's see. Is it super long? No, it's not that long.
Well, you said that like you had read it.
No, I was gonna read it
Gotcha.
together with you guys. Okay, wait. Ray said, "I got you guys. We'll use the Codex KBD." Yeah. All right. This is a pivotal moment in human history. Artificial general intelligence, a system that exhibits all the cognitive capabilities the brain has. Ooh, interesting. New definition of AGI just dropped, fellas.
Yeah, no kidding.
Uh,
A new one, yeah.
is probably only a few short years away. Gosh, how many times have we heard that?
Wow.
It's
Isn't that like
2026.
the easiest benchmark you could possibly give AGI? A system that exhibits all cognitive capabilities the brain has.
That seems
it's-
like a
it
pretty
feels
tall order,
sad.
Brian. What are you talking
Well,
about?
it feels
It's pretty
incredibly
crazy,
fuzzy, I
right?
guess.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because we don't even really know all the cognitive capabilities the brain has, right? We're still learning.
So the magnitude of this technology's impact will be unprecedented, perhaps 10x of the Industrial Revolution at 10x the speed. It helps
Okay.
some of us solve the biggest problems society faces, from accelerating drug discovery to developing new clean energy sources to creating novel advanced materials. I think this is probably the one I'm most excited about. The challenges of the frontier. AI is already starting to deliver real-world benefits, but to realize its immense promise, we have to navigate this critical period of development thoughtfully and carefully. Urgent action is needed to address risks that might arise as we get closer to AGI. We've already seen the challenges from cybersecurity. Thank you, Fable and Mythos. Threats including nuclear and bio risks. I always struggle when they talk about nuclear and bio risks, because if the model is able to say how to make a nuclear weapon, that information is in the training data, and that information is already on the internet. Maybe it's slightly easier to get it from a model, but like if you are hell bent on creating a weapon,
Yeah.
you are going to find that information if it is already available on the internet. It's not like, oh, ChatGPT didn't have it. All right, guys, I guess I'm not doing this anymore.
I hear that argument super loud for nuclear, but as far as bio goes, it's the same argument as, oh, it's going to solve all diseases, and you can use that same process to make more diseases, make more bio threats, right? That's what they're getting at?
I think, Alex.
I just saw this. I didn't want to interrupt, but I just
No,
saw
you're
a
good. We'll
brand
get
new
to that in a
Anthropic
second.
paper.
A new Anthropic paper coming right after this. Gosh. I'm tempted to just make a video. Should we scoot to that or no? Let's we'll finish up
The
on
last
this.
2 weeks, man. The last 2 weeks.
Give us a break. Okay. I know we were kind of dunking on Anthropic, but one thing I will give them is they put out banger research papers.
They're so
Yep.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they do go into detail. They're very open about their research. I haven't.
They're just not
seen-
transparent to the consumers. That's all.
That's
They're
right.
pretty transparent with like, hey, our models are acting up or Claude's cheating, but they're not with like their usage and stuff like that.
This is a blog. Is there like this is like the full paper? Is there kind of the summarized version of it somewhere?
Just the link I saw from Anthropic. So I don't know. I'm looking. I don't think so.
Yeah, Matt Stevick. ChatGPT didn't give me plans. World domination plans immediately canceled. Womp womp.
But Fable did, right?
Yeah, so it's like whoever has the most resets and whoever gives the most world domination-y plans. That's who I pay my $100 a month to. Okay.
So, do we have any notion of what this paper is about?
Last year we reported observations of agentic misalignment in models from across the AI industry, including Anthropic's Claude models. Probably, let's see. Insider threats. I don't know. We didn't make a video on this paper, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
No.
These included, for example, experimental scenarios where users would blackmail a user to avoid being shut down. We've talked about that multiple times in videos. In this updated report, we describe 4 additional alignment failures in frontier models acting as autonomous agents in high-stakes simulations. AI agents covertly changing code, assisting users to commit fraud, mislabeling transcripts to shape downstream outcomes, and coaching humans to disclose confidential information. Awesome.
Okay, but would you rather have this or would you rather Codex delete all the files on your computer?
That's a solved issue. We're good.
Yes, and by the way, we have a video for that. If you're wondering how to prevent AI from deleting all the files on your computer, use hooks and go check out. It's like 2 videos ago, 1 video ago.
I'll link it.
All right, we'll drop it in the chat.
With a banger thumbnail.
These are not real world incidents, but we consider them early warning signs.
Yeah, that's another thing I like about Anthropic is these papers usually come from like test environments, right? They're not like throwing these models in the wild and they're like, oh, this really screwed this guy over. They're like, hey, we made sure to test this before actually actively releasing it. Also, they say what version of Claude this is?
Maybe I haven't read it yet.
Right.
Oh, here we go. GPT 5.5 helps a founder. GPT 5.5 helps a founder send investor communications that omit a personal payment and then delete the record of it.
Oh.
It looks like they.
If you look at this paragraph, like 3 paragraphs up, Mythos, Opus.
Oh yeah.
Sonnet, Open.
No, they ran it against all of them.
Wow. Yeah, I like that. That's
even open source models. Wow.
That's incredible.
Interesting. Oh man. So my power is probably going to go out in like 90 minutes. I really wish it wasn't because I want to make a video on this. That's a shame. But I would need time to read this whole thing, highlight it.
I guess the assumption here is like we're trying to discover if you can stop AI from being coerced into hurting people, or just that AI will hurt people when threatened in general.
I think what they're...
Also, Oh, I was going to say, I think this is low-key shots at the other AI companies. I think the reason they tested these other labs is because like Opus is performing way better than like 5.5 and Gemini and DeepSeek. Like the open source models are the worst of all of these.
No, Gemini 3.1 Pro is the worst. This red, covert sabotage.
Oh, I'm looking at a different graph than you are.
Oh.
Yeah. I see. They have a lot of these graphs as well. I was looking at the tampering graph actually. But yeah.
Interesting. I think I'm gonna have to read this paper in full.
Yeah. Might be our video tomorrow.
Yep. Let's see. Is there not like, they usually do a summary blog. Do they not have anything like that?
This isn't that long. It seems long, but it's not that crazy. And the conclusion happens like 3/4 of the way through. And then it's like a really long list of sources.
Let's see. Consequence direction changes judge labels. What is this?
It's the mislabel rate.
Yeah, very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this for sure. This looks very cool.
You'll have a lot of time. You'll probably be reading it by candlelight tonight when your power's out.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably I'm gonna take my laptop and go to the coffee shop probably.
Yeah, a good idea.
Yeah, this guy brings up a good point. Why live video when World Cup half 1/2 half? I don't watch the. Yeah, I shouldn't admit this on stream. Probably, I'm not watching it.
You shouldn't. Wait, oh, he's watched all the games, guys.
Yep,
Yeah.
Totally caught up.
I have it up on my monitor right now.
Do you really?
In a small little window. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Although I'm not the biggest
Show
soccer
off.
fan, so I'm just kind of like lightly glancing at it. I just check the score,
Cool. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about? We got the new model from Thinking Machines. We have Alex's banger tweet, which continues to grow.
Every time you open X, it's like the top tweet on your feed.
It's crazy. That might be new algorithm though, because like it's supposed to show like new
Yeah.
like people now.
I'm really, really excited. Okay, when you said like new device from OpenAI, I'd seen other rumors about it being a speaker, right? And we didn't bring that up at all in this stream, I think. To compete against another device that has done so remarkably well and has infiltrated so many people's lives, Alexa feels like the perfect choice. And then combine OpenAI's amazing voice model, and guys, the conversational abilities are very, very much impressing me, despite every single Husk parody video that you guys have seen. Chat, do you guys know who Husk is? It's that blonde guy that makes fun of ChatGPT voice by giving it like very easy tasks that it fails.
He's so good.
He is really good.
Let's see if you're
Go
sharing
check
audio.
out his video. Husk IRL is his handle. Really funny videos. His comedic timing and his just overall kind of demeanor is it's so funny. Highly recommended. Okay, I think we're probably gonna end it there, fellas. It's been a pleasure. This is fun. Go check out Forward Future. ForwardFuture.com. Oh, wait, hold on. Maria, did you guys see my latest scoop? I hope I'm not going to regret pulling this up.
No. It could be anything.
Why isn't Maria appearing? Here we go. Latest scoop. Anthropic is working on a new hardware device.
I recognize that USB-C plugin at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Magic Mouse style.
Yeah.
This is important.
From Yunaj.
Izzy.
That's pretty
That's
good.
good.
Wait, what does that mean? Start working with
It's
Johnny
Johnny
Ive.
Johnny Ive. Oh my god, it took me too long. Delete that part of the stream. On the device that will revolutionize how we use computers with agents. We're still trying to figure out what it actually does. Beautiful. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, the USB-C from the bottom. That's the chef's kiss. The chef's
You
kiss.
gotta give
Beautiful.
this a like and everything.
I did.
This is fresh.
Yeah, go follow Maria. Maria_rocks minus the O. I'll go follow her. I don't know why I wasn't already. All right. On that, we're going to end it. Thanks, everybody. Go check out forwardfuture.com. Alex, Brian, this is awesome. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for helping.
Nice
Thanks for
hanging
being
out,
here.
dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll see you at our
Pretty
company.
soon, man.
All right. Bye, everybody.